good conversationalist style, and I always enjoy that. And you sometimes seem to make, you can take just a little grain of a little bit and able to expand on it and make an effective speech. And I think you achieved what it was that you were trying to do, which my impression was that you were trying to share your concerns and worries about the future, and you did it in a variety of ways, but I think each one reinforced that. The number 6 speech that you were giving, the vocal varieties, the objectives are to use voice volume, pitch rate, and quality to reflect and add meaning and interest to your message, use pauses to enhance your message, and use vocal variety smoothly and naturally. I'm not sure if I saw a lot of vocal variety, so you have a very effective voice. I enjoy your voice, though I don't think you try to adapt it necessarily to this particular task in trying to vary it. I don't know in your case whether it really makes that much difference for the future, because you come across very effective in your speaking, but for this particular task, you didn't really vary it much. So if you were going to do it again, you probably want to vary your speech patterns a little bit, especially the pitch, maybe the rate a little bit. I think you speak usually in a kind of a fairly uniform pace, which is actually a very easy pace to understand and hear, and actually very effective. But I think for purposes of this task, you could have maybe varied it a little bit. I would actually call your speech structure somewhat unorthodox. You kind of strung together. You didn't necessarily have the opening, body, and conclusion, and it was kind of troubling me for a while. But then I started thinking about it. Well, you started out with the beginning, and then you had the 2 conversations and the speechless night. But I guess you could kind of divide them up into various sections. So you really did create an unorthodox structure, but it was a structure nonetheless. And in each case, it did advance your message. And the main point of communication is to make sure that the person understands the message that you're trying to get across. And I think you did that. I understood exactly what you were trying to say. I think you showed a pretty good knowledge of history related back to Reagan's firing some workers, and I think you're probably referring to the air traffic controllers back from the early 80s, and that's quite a long time ago. That's pretty good memory that you were able to go back and take that knowledge and put it into your speech. So I think it was a very effective speech, and just with a couple of the points that I mentioned, might have made it more germane to the assignment, but otherwise I look forward to your next speech. Thank you very much.